Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and I hope you're having a wonderful morning. So today I'm going to be answering this question someone asked, like, I choke in my own saliva. Like, why does this happen? This especially when you have swallowing anxiety or choking anxiety, you may really feel that sometimes you are choking in your own saliva, or you may really feel that, let's say you are in this space where you are watching a movie or you are taking a walk or just doing something, and then all of a sudden pops in, like you may choke with your saliva, or you feel that your saliva has gone the wrong way, or anything along those lines of saliva is dangerous. So the main reason actually is because when you are experiencing swallowing anxiety, your mind sees swallowing as a very, very dangerous activity. And when your mind sees swallowing as a dangerous activity, it will always be on this state of being hyper alert or hyper aware. So it will be hyper aware of any movement, any slight movement in your throat area, any slight movement of anything going to the throat, or any slight movement involving swallowing. So when you're not really eating and when you're just sitting down, the only thing which you can swallow is your saliva. The only fluid which you can swallow is your saliva because it's already in your mouth. So when that saliva just, let's say, goes closer to the throat, the mind will pick it as you are about to choke or you are swallowing. So when the mind picks that up, it will now be sending signals to the throat that, hey, this person is choking. So it's not that saliva will choke you, because there's nothing wrong with saliva. It's just that your body or your mind is kind of operating in this false alarm. I want you to imagine that your body is this false alarm, which instead of, let's say you set it, let's say the original alarm was set to wake you up at 6 a.m. But now this alarm is broken, so it's waking you up at 4 a.m. So it will mean that it's operating from a wrong standpoint. So it reaches 4 a.m. it's waking you up. Same thing as now this broken false alarm inside you. So saliva, it sends this message that you are choking because it's not operating on its normal baseline. And actually that's how most of our psychological fears are. It's just a broken alarm system, and it's not really a physical failure, like there's something wrong with your airway, or there's something wrong with your throat, or there's something wrong with your saliva. No, it's just that your brain has associated anything related to swallowing as dangerous. And it can be swallowing of, or it can be sometimes taking fluids, it can be sometimes taking a solid food, it can be sometimes taking water. So other people may be okay with swallowing their saliva, but they may not be okay with swallowing solids. Other people may be okay with swallowing solids, but not okay with saliva or any fluids. So it's just what your mind has associated with as dangerous. Hope that makes sense. Because I've seen people say, like, my mind is not about liquids, it's about solids, and solids are solid because they can get stuck. No, it's not that solid can get stuck. It's just that your mind has associated solid as dangerous, and mostly it happens because and the reason it happens is it depends on that first incident which led to that fear. If the first incident most times was a liquid, then you will realize that your fear of swallowing or your choking anxiety will lean more towards fear of liquids, and these liquids sometimes is saliva. Hope that makes sense, guys. So you're not broken, nothing is wrong with your throat. It's just that your inner alarm system is operating falsely, and it needs calibration. And that calibration now is what we normally call like rewiring your brain's association with swallowing. It's like getting to the point where your mind and your body feels that you are safe and nothing will go wrong with you if you swallow saliva. So you doesn't even need to be hyper aware of it, like to be hyper aware to the point where you want to control the saliva. Yeah, and that's what inner work entails. It's getting your body to the point where it feels safe again. It's not really getting to the point where you are spitting out or you are clearing your throat. No, that's just a coping mechanism. It's temporary, but then the body to the point where it was before this fear developed. Hope that makes sense, guys. Until next time, have a wonderful morning.